everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Today's video is going to be a let's chat video. If you don't know, I like to film these sometimes. I filmed them quite a lot actually in the last I don't know, 6 months or a year really. I like to do a let's chat one when it's just like a catch up and an update and stuff. I also love to do let's chat videos about men and dates that I've been on and men that I've dated and things like that. I've also done a couple on like my mental health journey, what helps my anxiety. I want to do one about body positivity, so I just like having a name for it, let's chat. So last year I was doing like every Friday was going to be a chatty video. I've decided that this year it's not going to be like that. I'm going to put up 2 videos a week, one on a Tuesday and one on a Friday. If I was going to do a chatty video, it still will be on a Friday. It's just not going to be every single Friday because otherwise I'm only giving myself 1 video a week to do something different, and then I get like a Birchbox that takes up 1 video a month, so then I've really only got like 3 other videos. So I thought that I wouldn't schedule it as in every single Friday as a chatty video. But today is Friday for you anyway. I'm filming it on Thursday, and I wanted to do like a little catch up. So really, like, I wanted to talk about Christmas. I wanted to talk about me doing a 30-day like reset. I want to talk about Patreon like videos that I'm doing, Instagram, my work, how I'm feeling at the moment, stuff like that. So let's start with Christmas. Let's just get straight into it. Christmas was really nice. I hope that you guys had a really nice Christmas. I went to stay with my mum, and my mum's household is my support bubble, and I stayed with her until I think like 2 days before New Year's Eve, and then I went back for New Year's Eve. She literally lives like just down the road from me, and it was really nice. So basically I was around my family the whole time and it was lovely. And then I came back to my flat and I was like, right, I'm really gonna get sorted. I'm gonna put all my presents away that I've got. I'm just gonna organise my flat, and I was like focused. That didn't last very long. I still have some presents here on the floor in my lounge from when I filmed my what I got for Christmas video. It's now the 14th I think of January, is that right? Yeah, 14th of January, and I still haven't taken my Christmas decorations down. Oh, yeah, my motivation is just like low at the moment. But anyway, Christmas was good. It's just started raining and it's quite windy outside, so sorry if you can hear that. I'm actually shocked that it's really light. It's like 1 PM at the moment, but it was really dark and I thought I'm gonna have to get my soft light out and things, and then all of a sudden the sun came out, which is amazing. But yeah, Christmas was good. I'm not gonna talk about how I'm feeling and stuff like that now. I'm gonna save it to like the end of the video because I want to get through the other things first. So Christmas, lovely time. One thing I wanted to talk about is that I'm thinking about setting up a new Instagram page where, oh, the sun's really come out now, that's more to do with my career and my job. I've been thinking about it for a while. Like, I want somewhere where I can share my resources without bombarding everyone who follows me on Instagram, who's my family, and everyone who follows me because of like YouTube and beauty. Like, I feel like there's so many different parts of me that it can't all fit on one Instagram page. And so I've been thinking about it for a while and thinking like of just sharing information about different interventions and what they're for and how they can help, and putting like positive quotes up and stuff like that. Like, I've had that image, but recently, last week basically, I did some training online and I posted about it on Instagram, and then they started following me. But like, I share dating stuff like and swear words, and I want to share more on my actual Instagram of like body positivity and like my body and me in clothes that I wear, maybe me in like underwear and stuff like that I buy. And I don't really want professional people to see that, so I'm thinking of just putting all my work stuff on one Instagram. But let me know whether, I'm gonna do it, but let me know whether that's something you would follow. I guess it's more aimed towards people who work with children, or people who've been through trauma in their past, or people who just want more information about what's out there and stuff like that. So yeah, it will be, yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I also have been thinking then on my Instagram, where I've just mentioned like underwear and stuff, because I've bought some new bras recently, right? I bought 5 new bras, and that's like a big thing, because normally when you've got big boobs, you're spending what, £30 on a bra, on a plain normal black bra. And I would buy 1 bra at a time, and I would keep wearing that same bra until it's too small for me, or until it really like it needs replacing, because bras are so expensive. And I did a big order on Simply Be. I ordered loads of bras, and I'm someone who like takes pictures of myself in like underwear and lingerie that I buy, because it just makes me feel good. And I shared a picture to my girls at work. Anyway, what were we talking about? I would love to show the bras on, and I'm gonna do that on YouTube. But I'd love to bring more of that onto Instagram, like more of like information and images that people can see, like that's a nice bra, what size does she get? Oh, so they do go up to that size, like that kind of thing. And like tag where I got it from and things, and what the brand is, so people can see it more. So I'm thinking of doing that. However, I am a bit scared that like family members of mine might be like, whoa, you know? But anyway, lots of thoughts. Who knows? But I am definitely going to create this new Instagram to do with my career and that kind of stuff. And I want to improve the Instagram that I already have and make it more body positive and stuff like that. So there we go. They are some thoughts of mine. So I've already told you that I'm going to put a video up every Tuesday and one every Friday. I think that was my routine before, I can't quite remember. But there's also going to be a bonus video up every single month. Because I'm part of 2 Patreon groups of people on YouTube. There's Lou Stevenson and there's Being Bryony. And I did a collab in my Vlogmas with some people who are in Being Bryony's Patreon, and people in Luce's Patreon basically came up with loads of ideas for collabs, and there's ended up being enough for one every month for the year. And I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna push the boat out and do an inspired makeup look every single month. I'm not the best at makeup. I do quite plain, quite simple makeup. The first one, the January one, is going to be a Disney collab, and I've decided that I'm going to do one based on Esmeralda, and I've even ordered myself some face jewels. I've never used face jewels before, so I'm really excited actually. I think February is Marvel, and it's not about me. I'm not going to recreate someone's look, or, you know, I'm not going to recreate Esmeralda's makeup, but I'm going to do something that's inspired by her. And then Marvel, I have no idea yet, but I just thought that it might help me experiment a little bit more, use colours I don't normally use. I really liked how I used red for the candy cane one, and like use red as my bronzer and things like that. I found that really fun. And so yeah, there's going to be a bonus video every single month of a collab with the Patreon people for Lou Stevenson. So that is exciting. So yeah, I'm really excited about that, and I'm a bit like nervous. I'm not someone who like does cut creases and blends all these colours together, or like has a rainbow and gets eyeliner out and dots and stuff. I never wear eyeliner. I'm not one of those people, but it will get me to think a little bit more and yeah, try out new colours and stuff, so I'm really excited. What else have I got here? Speaking about like let's chat videos and dating videos, you are gonna get a treat. I've decided I'm gonna do a video on a guy that I dated towards the end of last year, who I dated for 2 months during, you know, this pandemic, and it ended in October, and I thought that I would tell you the story about it, because why not? I needed some time to kind of like get over it and stuff, but yeah, so you've got a dating story coming at some point in January. It might be next Friday or the Friday after, but I love sharing dating stories. I've honestly been loving it, and people seem to like them as well. But because of the pandemic, like, you don't really date, so I can tell you about some people I've spoken to, but the stories of when you've actually met people, or when you've actually had a video date and something's happened on the video date, like, they're the funny ones and they're the good ones to talk about. So you've definitely got like one coming, but I need to like think about other people. But yeah, basically Corona needs to go away so I can start dating again, so I can tell everyone about my dates. Honestly, a guy actually messaged me on Instagram when I hit 1,000 subscribers. I shared like a screenshot of my YouTube channel and was like, oh my god, I've hit 1,000 subscribers, like, I never really talk about YouTube on here, like, but thank you, and things like that. And a guy who I went on one date with years ago, like 2016, maybe even earlier than that, don't know, messaged me on Instagram and said, he said, I'm glad you don't remember much about your date with me, because I wouldn't want to appear on one of your Let's Chat About Men videos. I was just like, oh shit. And to be fair, I had actually forgotten about my date with him, but now like it's fresh in my mind and there are some funny bits, but I'm not gonna do it because I feel like that would be rude. Like, he's only fresh in my mind because he said he doesn't want to be in it, so obviously I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, so yeah, I want to date more. Oh my gosh, I am missing dating so much, and I know that's so like, there are way bigger problems, there are people dealing with so much and stuff, but I live alone, I am working from home again, and like, my friends are all married or have kids and are busy and have people to keep them entertained, and I feel like I'm just sat here like okay. And dating brings me confidence, dating helps me feel good, it gives me something to do, it helps me, I might find someone who I really like, at the same time I might learn something that I don't want from someone, and yeah, and it's not happening, and yeah. I wanted to share with you that I'm gonna do a 30-day reset. I think I've mentioned it before, but there's this girl who I've watched a few YouTube videos of called Stella Williams, and she was sharing that she did a 30-day reset, and she printed out this like A4 kind of landscape piece of paper, and she had like different tasks written down, like what was she gonna do? I think she wanted to pray every day, I think she wanted to meditate every day, I think she wanted to, like, I don't know, drink enough water and things. And then you've got like 30 numbers, and you colour in when you've done it for the day, basically, and see how well you've done over 30 days. And I was like, this is something that I want to do to kind of encourage myself to like look after myself a bit more. And then, funnily enough, for Christmas, my friend Emma got me this planner. This planner is by Amelia Lane Paper. It's this like brand in Australia. My friend Emma had used one of these last year and loved it, so she bought herself one for this year and then also bought me one. But anyway, it's also got 3 ribbons on the bottom, which is like amazing. One of the things every month is a January habit tracker. It's at the bottom here, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is perfect. So through January I've been tracking when I've done these things, but I feel like I haven't started the 30-day reset yet, but I want to start it. Basically, I haven't got a day yet where I've done all of them, and I feel like once I've hit one day where I've done all 5 things, then that's when my 30 days starts. But basically, these are the things that I want to do every day. So the top one, which I actually haven't done at all since before Christmas, which is so bad, is yoga/meditate. I just haven't done it. I also thought that I might just change that and put move, because I'm not like getting out much, and like maybe do yoga, or maybe go for a walk or something, because I'm not really moving. Like, I'm going from the bedroom to the lounge and sitting at my dining table and doing my work, and then I'm going to the kitchen to get my lunch, and I'm sitting back down and eating it, and then I'm going to sleep. And yeah, so I don't know, but anyway, so there's that. Another one is drinking enough water. So I've got drinking at least 3 pints of water. Then I've got drinking at least 3 mugs of green tea a day. Then I've got write in my journal or do some like manifesting. So I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. And then also getting my 5+ a day fruit and veg. And I've just started highlighting what I've done to keep track of it. So like the 5 a day I've done quite well with the green tea as well and with water. I've only written in my journal once and haven't done any yoga or meditation. So there we go. But yeah, I thought that was quite cool to like keep track of it, but also I want to do it with over 30 days and try and do it properly. At the moment, I'm not trying to do it, I'm just keeping track of it. This is a beautiful planner. It's got like this monthly view as well, and I'm using this monthly view as my YouTube and Instagram planning. And I've also ordered some little stickers of like YouTube, the YouTube logo. So that's cool. It's got the habit tracker. It's got 3 goals for the month. It's got your bills and expenses, but I'm just using them as like what I'm buying people for their birthdays and things like that. It's also got your income and savings, but I don't feel like I need to write that down. It's got a meal and exercise planner. We'll just skip over that one. And then the daily things are like really cool. Like there's like a tick box thing, then there's these things, and there's a big box there. If that makes sense. Let me just cover up those ones just in case. But yeah, I feel like it's really cool. And then there's also like a weekly goal, which I really like. So I love this little planner. On the back as well, there's also space for a 2021 bucket list. Do you want to hear what's on my bucket list for the year? Shall I just read them out to you? 1, I want to have some savings as a buffer. At the moment, if my washing machine broke, then I'd either go into my overdraft, or I would use PayPal, or I would... They're my options. That's what I would do. And so I actually want to just have like a just in case kind of fund. So I want that. I want to host a little evening with friends. I want to have some friends round for the evening. I've never had friends round here for the evening. Like, I mean, I've had a friend round at a time, but I have never like been like, oh girls, why don't you just come around mine for drinks? And now I've got the cocktail making set. I feel like that would be really cool. I want to invite my mum round. My mum was saying that she's never really been invited round. She's just like dropped my sister off or picked my sister up and had a look in my flat. And I thought, wouldn't it be nice maybe if I invite them all round and we get a takeaway or something? I don't know. I want to decide on a master's or my further education or my career, decide what my next step is. I want to get that done this year. I want to redecorate my bedroom. I want to have like a feature wall of like, in my head I want like a dusky pink. And then also I want shelves up and stuff like that. At the moment I've just got very like bare walls in my bedroom, and I'd like to put stuff up. Also, by the end of the year I want to make a vision board. I feel like that's quite an easy thing to do. And then also I've put here, get a tattoo, because I am wanting one more and more as the years go by. I know I'm always going to get one because I want to have lived my life knowing what getting a tattoo feels like. I just don't know what I want, and I don't want to get one just for the sake of it. But yeah, this planner's so cool. It's also got like accounts and passwords and stuff, but I wouldn't write them down. It's got a gift buying list. It's got books to read, movies to watch. Oh, it's just so lovely. And then also in the back it has a little like folder thing as well, where I'm going to put like my YouTube stickers and my Instagram stickers. So yeah. But yeah, that's basically everything that I wanted to mention to you. And I wanted to like just tell you how I'm feeling at the moment. Not because I want to like bring anyone down. So I'm not going to bring anyone down and be like rah, 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 rah. But almost to be like, look, there are other people who feel the same as you. kind of thing, if anyone else does feel the same. But after Christmas I felt like I wanted to be really motivated. That hasn't happened. I was kind of nervous before schools were going back, because I was thinking, are they going to be back or are they not going to be back? And I don't feel comfortable going into schools and doing the interventions that I'm doing. My team aren't classed as essential, so like we, when it's lockdown and stuff, we don't go into schools. But their EPs do. And so I was getting anxious about that, and then obviously the lockdown happened and I was like, phew, at least the decision's not on me. Like, Kayleigh, if you feel comfortable you can go in, kind of thing. At least someone was telling me you can't go in, which is good. In that sense, even though I do miss it and I do really love working with the children, and I really pushed to start working with children again before Christmas, and my boss was like, that's fine, I will allow it for you because like your mental health is more important. But we were in tier 2 back then, you know, and like then they went to tier 4 and then it was a lockdown. So yeah, so I, you know, haven't done my job properly since last March, and probably loads of us haven't, have we? I am lucky, I know, that I got to keep my job and not be furloughed. Like, I'm still earning the same amount of money. I actually received a pay rise, and like that's really good, and I'm so glad that I don't have to worry about paying my rent and things like that. I will say my motivation is really low to sort my flat out. I know I need to do it. I need to put the Christmas stuff away and things like just put a wash load on. And I've always said this in all of my videos, but the first thing, once I start feeling down or I start feeling anxious, the first thing that I let go of is the flat and the upkeep and the cleaning and things like that. It like seems like something I can't face, and I know with other people it's like their self like hygiene is the first thing to go, like they won't shower and stuff. Mine is the flat. So yeah, I know I need to kind of just do it. I have been feeling really lonely in the last few days. I'm also due my time of the month, so that might be why. It's actually a day late at the moment, so I'm just waiting for it to arrive. But I have been feeling really lonely, and I think when you are living by yourself and you're working from home and you're by yourself all the time, you're noticing more when people aren't like texting you back and stuff like that, because you've literally got nothing better to do. Like normally I'm out at work, I'm doing this, and I'm the one like not really texting people back, and then after work I'm normally around my dad's or around my mum's or around my nan's, or I'm babysitting or I'm childminding and stuff like that, and I'm not doing that. And yeah, I have been really lonely. I've reached out on Instagram today and just asked if there's anyone who's following me who also lives alone and is working from home. At the moment, no one's got back to me. And I thought maybe like we could support each other, like Zoom each other or text each other and be like, what are you doing today? Like send me proof that you've done it, like that kind of thing. But yeah, and I do have a support bubble, but it's also with someone who I don't get on with all the time. Things like normally my mum would cook once a week, and I went to go pick up some parcels the other day, like last week, and I said, are you gonna do any dinner next week? And she was like, I'm not really sure. And I was just like, oh, okay. And then I made a comment like, I'll just sit alone in my flat then and wait for you to text me and let me know. And I'm someone who loves my own space, and to be fair, when I think about it, I'm glad I'm not stuck with someone or feeling trapped with someone during lockdown. You know, like I can wake up at whatever time I want, go to bed at whatever time I want, and don't have to worry about waking someone up or, you know, like I'm aware of that. And so there are always going to be positives to any situation that you're in, and there are always going to be negatives, really, aren't there? I feel like I need something, like, I know it probably sounds really silly, but when I have my sister around for a sleepover, I instantly feel more motivated to like keep the flat tidy. Like, she'll have a plate on the side and then I'll instantly go and like put the rubbish in the bin and put the thing in the sink, and then I might be like, while she's watching that, I'll quickly do the washing up, and then, oh, okay, we've just finished playing this game, I'm just gonna do this, and then we'll have another round, like that kind of thing. Like, I guess it's because someone else is there. And yeah, and then also when someone's coming over to your flat, you feel more motivated, don't you? Like, do that panic tidy. If I was someone who people visited a lot, then I would probably keep the flat clean and tidy all the time, because you never know when a visitor's going to pop in. But no one's been coming round, obviously. And so I don't feel like I need to. And doing things for myself just doesn't, yeah. And I don't know, maybe I need to buy some fish or something, so then I've got something to feed every day. I don't know, but I feel like I have recognised that I like it when I feel needed. And so I need to utilise that in some way. But I don't know how. Like, my friend has just bought, just reserved some rabbits. This is where I'm at the moment, but then I'm not so lonely that I would jump into like a relationship or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm still, I'm I don't know. I'm definitely the kind of person who, my mum says I'm so analytical, and I could easily fight for either side of any argument, really. And so when I'm upset about something, I also see the other side, and then I start telling myself, do you know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, there we go. That is how I am at the moment. I need like a helpful suggestion. What will keep me motivated? What shall I do? Shall I buy some fish? I feel like a fish would be nice. I don't know. What are your suggestions? Also, let me know if you're in the same situation as me, if you live alone and you're working from home. I don't want to worry anyone at all. I just want to like see, I want to share how I'm feeling, and I want to see what is motivating you, and if you have any advice for me of what I can do, because that's what I really want from this conversation. And I want, if you're feeling the same, for you to not feel alone, and for you to see that there are other people who feel the same and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video on Tuesday. I've got all my videos for the month planned, which is exciting, and that will keep me on a nice little schedule as well, so that's good. I keep writing to-do lists though, but I never tick them off, so to-do lists don't really work for me that well, so I don't really know. But yeah, thank you very much, and I will see you hopefully in my next video. Bye.